Crucial difference.
Madueke.
Conte.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Jackson. Chooses to go back. Gravenberg could move up a gear here. Aimed beyond the defence.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Gets a good foot in there. Endo. And that has put paid to that. Played out to the left flank.
Conte.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Endo. Chelsea just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Gravenberg. Now it's Darwin. Now it's Sterling. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Nunez gets flagged offside. Now it's Darwin, driving on and making good progress. Has a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Now this could be a chance, real chance here. And that should get the job done. Madueke.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That's a promising run he's making on the right. Can he get on the end of this? Jones receives it in a wide position. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Endo. And here's Nunez.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Knocks it into space. Now it's Ćwierćfinał.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, no question, that's a foul.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 11, Madueke. Number 15, Jackson. Coming on the
He's
field.
picked his way through. Side clears it away.
Number 18, Mason Greenwood.
And he will takes a shot! Oh, that should have been two.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going two down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Corner number 4 coming up here. They've played it short. And it's James. Now it's Greenwood. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Oh, well played, well played. Chelsea still ahead by the game's only goal. Distributed tidily. Suso. Conte. Now it's Foden. Greenwood. Threads one in.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
That has been slung wide. Endo. Chelsea moments now away from seeing this one out. He's having a go! And the ball's come loose here. Greenwood. Now it's Foden.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Greenwood carries the ball down the right. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And it's James. Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
That is a superb win. This is one of
There you
those
have it,
games
a
where the
fine
result
win for our
justifies
boys. This is
whatever
just what
means.
we like to
Just
see.
look at the players celebrating with the fans, everyone pumped.
So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. He's having a go! Crossbar comes to the rescue.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Foden. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Conte. Foden. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I really like the look of this guy, Foden, who, to me, is a player who has a bit of everything. An eye for goal, quick feet, great vision, and a willingness to take...
Nunez! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Nunez is the guilty party there. Nicely weighted ball. He's being urged to shoot. Tries a shot! And it's a goal!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
So, a breakthrough already. James. Now Foden. Oh, cracking ball. Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. Van Dijk gets it clear. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Hudson-Odoi. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Madueke. Foden. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Stefan de Vrij.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Tries to play it through. Now it's Darwin. Fofana did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's Gravenberch. Out towards the flank. Now it's Hudson-Odoi. Hudson-Odoi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Jackson. Sterling. Mitchell. Rice. Mitchell. For Rice. Passing is crisp and sharp. Good read, needed to be. And he's quick to get it clear again. And it's James. Nice control. Foden going face-to-face with his great rival.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That is a great pick out. Oh, good take and he's had a shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
De Arrascaeta with the short one. Lovely bit of skill. And now a sudden chance to counter. Played into space out wide. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Great vision. Neatly clipped into space. And the shot! Sticks it away! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Liverpool are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And he was quick to react. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's one-on-one, and the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Liverpool find a position of real strength now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, super ball. Chance! It's in! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Nunez receives it in a good position here. De Arrascaeta picks it up out wide. Brilliantly cut out. Can he get on the end of this? And we've reached half-time.
That's the first half. Let's hope for more of the same. Substitutions taking place.
And the second half gets underway.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Now it's Pedro. Now it's De Arrascaeta. Pedro, and here's Nugent, surely! And he has kept it out somehow.
Nunez is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Chelsea have the chance to go the other way. And the pass is intercepted. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And this is Sterling. They're urging him to shoot. Okafor. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them. There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
And here's Nunez. That has been cut short. Oh, good spread. Now it's Okafor. Now it's Sterling.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Sterling. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Coming on to replace him is number 8.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. That's been cut out, well played. Chelsea perhaps contemplating their next change here. And it's Mitchell. Now it's Darwin. Liverpool are looking to break at pace. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He's found a way through. Ball comes in. And that has been clubbed away. Ćwierćfinał. And Endo. Gravenberg. It's a good spell of possession, this. Played out to the right. Now it's Foden. And that interception was most necessary. Hudson-Odoi chasing after it. It's a pretty loose pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Mount. Now it's Okafor. Knocks it out wide. De Arrascaeta looking understandably energised after his goal.
That's
And he's
going in
intervened well
strongly.
there. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Foden. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Mount. A lot of space ahead of him. Foden. Chance for a shot! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
Good take. Big chance! And he gets rid in a hurry. Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 4. Josiane de Arrascaeta. Number 78. Kwanzaa. Coming on the field. Number 22. Jones. Number 21.
Tarkowski is there, and he can get that clear.
Tarkowski.
No way through, so
Substitution.
back it comes. Mount, he gets big! Goal! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes. This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And no surprise, that's a booking. Colwell.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Ćwierćfinał, that is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Okafor. Now there's a fine ball, and he
There will be
shoots!
3 minutes added time.
Keep the ball and you win the game, it really is that simple. Suso. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Now it's Darwin. Can he spark a counter here? That's the keeper's ball. And that is that. Chelsea can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent prepared to go
Please put your hands
toe-to-toe
together,
until the
everyone,
end.
and give our boys a round of applause for a
So
job
there it
well
is.
done.
What struck you most about that?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games.
And so the calm before the storm. A
Hello,
game this
everybody, and
so
welcome to
engraved
today's
into
match.
sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So the gloves are off, Jim.
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game, and not this occasion.
We have already started here. And he's managed to get free. Shot a goal! And that would have been some goal.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
He's shifting through the gears here. And it's made its way to him. Can he finish? That's going to go a long way. Oh, they could break here. He's a sharp little ball here. He's got away. Nunez! And it's a goal! He has given that the lot. Bang!
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Chelsea finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Quarter of an hour played. And it's Conte. Chelsea are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. That is a great pick out. And that's a good ball. He's had a shot! He has done it! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Liverpool are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Well, the ball's gone astray. De Arrascaeta herring after the ball here. Liverpool have got it back and they'll have another go. This looks... Tries a shot! And again! And for a moment, time stood still. Chance here to counter. Foden. Foden. And the shot's on here. Now there's a fine ball. Matweke! And he gets rid in a hurry. Darwin. And here's Sterling. And that is expertly dealt with. And that has been clubbed away. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
Good ball, that too.
That is ended up in no man's land. And they're not going to make any further progress now. It's a pretty loose pass. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Tries to cross.
Well, it's delivered.
Chance for a shot! Sticks it away! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Chelsea get themselves back into contention.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
And that's a throw-in. And it's Rice. Out towards the flank. And here's Jackson. And he's there to get it away. Colwill. Endo concedes a free kick for that. Sterling. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd. Shoots! Oh, what a big quick to... Oh, he's been caught napping! Munoz with the clearance. Tries to pass it through.
This is the time you need that pace.
And he's lost. He's through and all alone! Decent chance! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
That's great running from him. Determined, committed, and getting on the front foot.
Mitchell, and the pass is intercepted. Knocks it into space. Looking to play him in. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Well, that is one way to stop him. Munoz. And we hit half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Substitution.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And Kwanzaa. Hudson-Odoi. And it's Soboslai. And he was quick to react. And it's Sterling. João Pedro. Darwin. And now the breakaway. Gravenberg looking understandably energised after his goal. Oh, good spread. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
De Arrascaeta plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Jackson. Now it's Foden. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Darwin.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now it's Darwin. Kante gets a foot in here. João Pedro. Kwanzaa. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Hudson-Odoi gets into a good position. And that's out of reach.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their
Number
benches.
11, Madueke.
Chelsea
Number
are, of
15,
course, in a position to
Jackson.
go to the bench should the need
Number
arise.
41, Rice. Coming on the field.
Fernandes.
Number 9, Gittens.
And it's Fernandes.
Number 18, Mason
Well, that's certainly
Greenwood.
more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an
Number
irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Oh, what has happened here? And it's Fernandes. And the shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. He scored! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
We have ourselves a real game here.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Oh, that's a key interception. That's a throw. Hudson-Odoi. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And Welbeck! And that's a real chance missed.
Oh, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Liverpool have their second corner now. They've played it short. Now it's Szoboszlai. Passes, goes for a shot, this time surely! It's hit the upright.
Well, if they're looking to win this, they're certainly going about things the right way.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Darwin, and this is Welbeck. Passing is crisp and sharp. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Mamardashvili gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Quansah. Greenwood. It's a good run down the right, and he's been shifted off it. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Takes a shot! Cleared without hesitation. 90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So to clarify, extra time will follow.
As scores are level after 90 minutes, there will now be 30 minutes of extra time. Substitution on the field. Number 26,
Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time.
Substitutions taking place.
Okafor. Lovely, now then. Now it's Foden. Oh, shooting chance! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it. And it's been taken short. That's a throw. Now this could be a chance. Okafor receives it in a good position here. Can he get it through? Oh, super find. Great chance! Oh, yes, it's there! Late in the day, this could well be it! The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, we all know, Peter, that this is a team capable of breaking extremely quickly. The opposition should have been alive to the danger, but they fell into the trap.
Liverpool get themselves into the lead. He's on it, can he get away? Gravenberg. And it's Suso. Can he get on the end of this? Played into space out wide. Fernandez. Conte. And Fernandez. Szoboszlai.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And it's Suso. Now it's Darwin. Welbeck. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That's it for the first period of extra time.
Expecting traffic to be heavy after the final
Well, both teams
today.
have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them? Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act. Greenwood. Chelsea are looking to break at pace. Foden. Foden going face-to-face with his great rival. Now James. He's in a great position here, and he's in on goal. Big chance! Goal! It's level again! What a match we have!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better. Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
This has become one superb game of football. And it's Welbeck. And here's Jones. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, well played.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well, there's the clearance. There's the whistle, and it is going to penalties.
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure. Fatigue with focus is not the
Those of you
norm.
making their way home on public transportation
Okay,
today,
get
please
set.
watch the screen
We
for
have
train departure
penalties.
times from all local major stations.
And you can almost hear a pin drop. Foden first in line. One 0.
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it.
Ćwierćfinał is the next man in the spotlight. And the keeper's come up trumps.
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
Chelsea with this chance to pull two clear. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air.
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that. The way he was moving beforehand, very good save.
Nunez is the second man to step up for his team.
Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
The third man in the queue. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
Welbeck is the third man to step forward. No! Denied remarkably!
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
Okafor is fourth up. Oh, he's missed it, he's hit the post!
He didn't need to cut things so finely.
Suso is the fourth man to step up.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
The margin of error is 0. Yes, that's how you do it.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
Mamardashvili obliged to stop this to keep them alive. Oh, he saved it!
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that, the way he was moving beforehand. Very good save.
So both teams effectively one kick away from the precipice.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
He must, but can he?
That's just emphatic. He knew exactly what he was doing.
3-3. So is this to be lucky 7? We shall see.
Good penalty, completely wrong-footed the keeper.
So can he do it? Can he keep them alive?
Brilliant, considering the circumstances, brilliant. Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper and he guessed wrong.
Chalobah must have hoped he wouldn't have to take one. Stuck away with immaculate poise.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
Liverpool at the point of no return. Dispatched! There will be more of this.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times, never looked like missing.
So where on earth is this heading? We're up to 9.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
Lest you need reminding, miss this and it is over. Saved it! And that's that! So in the end they just about prevailed. All the emotional torture and travails, worth it in the
There
end.
you have it, a fine win for our boys.
Well, how will we look back
This is
on that?
just what
That
we
is
like
a
to see.
superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means.